Okay, I think this is working, so let's do that. Yay! Alright. Minecraft, hardcore. We're trying again. The last time didn't go so well, so, we'll call this one live. I might have to roll this a couple times because sometimes the Minecraft worlds don't give me the world generation that I either want or desperately need. So we'll see how that goes. Mangrove swamp. I don't hate it. Is it swamp? Swamp and jungle all the way around. Good lord. Ali, welcome to the stream. On break from military service. Nice. Reasonable time in my time zone. Welcome. Yeah, usually I stream in like the middle of the night. So this is a change of pace for me. Is this even gonna be a good place to, you know what, I'm kind of not feeling this seed, so we're gonna re-roll. Live but for real this time. All right, let's do this. What's changed? Well, for one thing, I don't know how long you've been gone, but I have a beard now. That's a difference. I know, jump scare with the face cam. That's it. Yeah. I don't hate this either. I just prefer a village to be close by so we can like actually do stuff. Hold on, chat went away. Tom's here as well. Ivy's here. He went from beard to beard. Hold on, have I missed saying hi to anybody? I think I've got everyone. I think this is first time being a streamer. Well, welcome. We have fun around here. This seed is even worse than the last one, so we're gonna re-roll again. Live. Let me copy the world name, so if I have to re-roll again. Last time I saw you guys was like 1 year ago. It has been a while. Only opened YouTube to play Undertale music, and instead I got a stream. Honestly, I'd say this is the better deal. Why am I getting such bad luck? I'm not there are no trees there. You guys saw it. Dark forest. I kind of want this to cooperate with me. How's the allocated memory doing? That's fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. This is just me creating worlds until I find a map that I like. I'm not speedrunning. I fear my Minecraft speedrunning days are over for the time being. I'll say they're put on pause for a while because well, quite frankly, I don't want to learn bastion routing because that's gonna take like 3 real life weeks for me to get that down, and I just can't be bothered with that. There are no villages in any of these seeds. Beta 1.8 world. Oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've been back to old Minecraft. I dropped in like a couple of weeks ago, but I only played for a little bit. Okay, well there's a plains biome over here, so I'm going to rule this as close enough. If there's no village there though, I'm going to be a little upset. How about the portal speedrun? Where did that go? I missed 1 year of mahogany. Oh my gosh, what? It's been a while since I've done a portal speedrun. I don't, like, I'm pretty sure I could still get like sub 40 minutes. Maybe sub 30 if I pushed it, but like, I don't think I've done a full speedrun of Portal in probably about 6 months, let alone on video. I see a village and a ruined portal, so we're gonna roll with this one. Oh, fast run is not test it right now. Switch games. No. OBS doesn't like it when I switch sources in the middle of streaming. It'll be like, what? But frame rate, where it go? And then it will die on me and we will get frame drops. So yeah, honestly, this is not a bad location to start out. I mean, I have to walk all the way over here, which kind of sucks, but honestly, it should be fine. I just want to get stone as quickly as possible so I can, you know, do something else. Pro tip, always only make a wood pickaxe for your wood tools because you will replace them like immediately. Usually you don't even have to dig this far down to find stone. So this is the exception to the rule. I usually stick to single chamber runs in Portal 2 now these days. I do too whenever I do Portal 2 because the game is just so long and learning a full route for the game is just like, like I could do it, but getting good at it is what takes too long, especially because like my category in Portal 1 is inbounds no SLA, and that's a lot harder to do in Portal 2 because everyone decided to break Portal 1, so they're like, well we're gonna implement all these things so you can't have fun and like glitch through levels anymore. And then by doing that, they made you have the ability to fly if you press a button wrong. Bubsy 4D speedrun went. I don't even know what words you're saying to me right now, Tom. Okay. I have never heard of that. I also think 2000 source movement is just way more fun with ABH and AFH. Yeah, like bunny hopping is fine, but that's so much easier to mess up than ABH. And ABH is like not easy to get down. Like I physically couldn't do it for the first year of speedrunning. Just because I think it was a hardware issue. My mouse wouldn't let the scroll wheel do inputs as fast as I would like to, so now we're basically off the... Okay, this is kind of ridiculous. Who decided to build a city like this? Like, I know it's like, oh, it's randomly generated. Well, yeah, but like, lore-wise, in-universe Minecraft, why is it like this? Well, at least there's a blacksmith, so at least I can get diamonds. Okay, well, I got 5 apples and some obsidian, so we're gonna go to the nether like right now. I don't have any way to cook. Well, hey, listen. I actually want to yoink these because I can use them for whatever the heck I want to. So what we're gonna do is, boom, I need logs. Hey, house. Mahogany, I know from Deadwater was always messing up in games, but maybe that's just parsec latency being bad. That's what I've been telling people for years. I'm not that bad at video games. Okay, to be fair, it did take me, like, I'm worse at, I would say I'm average at video games. But, like, most of my mess ups on Deadwater were, like, very much parsec and me being at playing the game with the delay is a lot harder than it looks. Like, it's passable, but yeah. Also, by the way, leave a like on the stream if you guys haven't yet. That would be very helpful for me. Yeah, I'd imagine it's probably worse for you, Tom, playing parsec with Timbles because you do live overseas. So that could be a... Okay, you know what? I don't want to... Hey, it's daytime. It's daytime. I'm on base. You can't tag me when I'm on base. Stop it. You, do a thing. Go. Yeah, parsec's good for, like, more story-based games, which I understand why being Half-Life YouTubers would not be that conducive to using parsec, but honestly, we have no other choice, because most of the Half-Life stuff is single-player, and figuring out how to make it multiplayer is just a headache. Minecraft story mode parsec. I mean, there's a distinction between a story-based game and a visual novel, which I mean, Minecraft story mode isn't exactly a visual novel, but there's gotta be a balance. If you're gonna call it a game, there's gotta be a balance between gameplay and cutscenes, and there are a lot of cutscenes in Minecraft story mode. Featuring Ratatouille. Like, just because, or will that contribute to the story? Alright, well, thank you for this guy for guarding the cave. He might have to die, though, if he gets in the way of Iron Farm spawn rates. Which is yet to be seen, because we have yet to see a single villager around here. Well, I will yoink that blast furnace, actually. Let me go grab it. And I will also yoink the smooth stone, because this cuts out the amount of time I have to spend cooking cobblestone. Ah! Okay, so, like, the best place to set this up is a place that isn't gonna be plagued by caves. The problem is, it's all plagued by caves. Look at this place. Because if there are caves everywhere, iron golems are gonna spawn down there, and I don't want them to do that. Hey, a sign of life! 2 signs of life. You're a stonemason. I'm going to go destroy that. Not in my town. Actually, I don't have any iron ingots. I would like to get a couple so I can get that golem out of here. But anyway, so much for the day 1 iron farm. It's gonna be more like a day 2.5 iron farm, depending on how fast I can actually get it set up and stuff. Look at me replanting agriculture. You see, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta be respectful when you're yoinking the lands of villagers. Okay, wait, is there another village close by? There is another village all the way over there, like this way. I'm not gonna make it there by nightfall though, so I'm just saying this one might be flatter. Wait, am I facing the right way? I am. It's over that way. I'm set to max, so I just am unable to see it right now. But we're gonna sleep through the night. While I kill more sheep. Oh yes, ratatouille is a real thing, and it's certainly one of the films that has been made before. It's a movie that they made. Who is they? I don't know, but they made it, and now it exists. Okay, well, we get to pass some pumpkins along the way, so I can pick those up. Even though Halloween is over, we'll be fine. Also, do I want the cows or do I want the... You have to assassinate every cow to keep the, what is it, the mob cap, the passive mob cap down. Also, I'm sorry for the frame rate issues that may happen. I have my render distance on max right now, just so I can understand where the... Oh my gosh, is this on another mountain? Come on. I'm still stealing these pumpkins over here. Ahmed, welcome to the stream. I hated Shark Tale as a kid, but I watched it recently and ironically enjoyed it. It's a good movie. I remember the computer game, like the CD-ROM computer game that I had for Shark Tale. That sucked. That made me not want to watch the movie, but then I went back to it as an adult and I'm like, I actually really like it. I have a pure and applied math exam tomorrow and I'd like to announce that I'm absolutely cooked. I am so sorry. If I knew more math than just like slight amounts of trigonometry, I would be able to help you, but unfortunately math was not my thing. I know a lot of multiplication, and that's about it. Okay, so there are no more villages around here, which kind of, okay, we'll be okay, I suppose. Cobalt, General Kenobi, indeed. Thank you, Gordon. I still struggle with long division till this day. Long division is okay, as long as it's a round number at the, not a round number, but it's a non-decimal at the end, because then they taught us like remainder or whatever, and I'm like, no, this doesn't help. Everything still sucks. Well, hey, actually, this might not be so bad of an area to build an iron farm. I'm going to have to make more shovels though. That's gonna be the big thing. So let me do that. We should be okay. So let me do first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I'm starting with this part. I usually don't. Let's see, I think I want to make the villager chamber over here, so we do... Five, 6, 7, okay. I think that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. I don't have enough beds down here. Can I make enough beds? I cannot make enough beds. We'll solve that problem when I eventually. And my crafting table is still up there, so we're gonna make a new one. Okay. Attack of the Clones sucks except for the Obi-Wan and Jango stuff. I like the Jedi battle. I'll be honest, and the Dooku fight. Those are all pretty good things. Alright, well, this is not gonna work out as well as I'd hoped, is it? Alright, let me yoink this. Where's the rest of this village? Down the hill? That's gonna take too long. Can I? No, because I need a lot more beds. I need at least 4, but preferably 6. Oh yes, be sure to leave a like on the stream. Thank you for doing my job for me. Okay, well that's 3, and I can make a 4th, so honestly, yeah, we can kind of roll with this, I suppose. Okay. Where should I... we can just... I'm gonna need more wood. I'm gonna need more stuff. Hold on. So more trapdoors. And that many signs. And that should be enough, I think. I don't know. All of this is memorized. I need a boat. I forgot. I always forget about that. Hold on. I also need to put the other 2 beds down. Okay, let me also... Wait, I still need to put the boat down. Okay, so as long as... Yeah, I think we should be okay. What we need to do now is just wait for a zombie. Well, actually, we can wait for these villagers to pathfind to this bed. Make sure the bed doesn't fall down there, and we'll be okay. Oh, come on. Come on. And now I need to go get it. This is why I said preferably 6 beds, because I knew there was a possibility to... Yes, go to that bed. Block that up. And look for a zombie now. There's also a golem up there. That might be a problem. That was almost really bad. Because if you guys remember the last stream, I got nuked from orbit by a freaking, iron golem. Okay, a zombie should be easy enough to retrieve. Hey, buddy. Would you like to be relocated? Because that's what we're gonna do. Another ruined portal over there. I didn't grab the gold blocks at the last one because I didn't have an iron pick. Okay, come on, buddy. In you go. So that's gonna spawn a golem down there, but we don't have any, like, water yet. Yes, suffocate in there while I think of a plan. Well, here's one water bucket, but there's an infinite water source in here, so I gotta retrieve that. No, cow, you have to stay in there. All right, next one. Run it back. You know what? This one already kind of looks better. Let's just hope there's... village nearby, perhaps? Well, there's a giant mountain, so probably a deep dark underneath that. Oh my gosh, this mountain range is huge. And there's a village up there. Yes, past this mountain. Okay, we'll go this way. I'll break this tree while we're on the way. Can I stream your stream for my own personal selfish gain? Absolutely not. Okay, well, anyway. Can I stream your stream off of his stream? Oh my gosh. How compressed can we make the video? Alright. This should be enough coal to get me started, but I also don't want to leave any coal here because that's just stupid. Why would I do that? But it also takes forever to mine coal when you have no stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna do that because I will need those. Axe, sword. Two shovels, and crafting tables coming with me. Okay. It's okay, Ahmed, you got there. Hi, Nathan, welcome to the stream. I just used the shovel on the leaf. That was stupid. Okay, now this village isn't in spawn chunks, but it'll have to do because I'm not reloading the world again unless I die. Oh gosh. Did anyone play Red Dead Redemption 2? A little bit. There's video evidence of me playing it. Oh my gosh, what is this? What? Alright, well, I will begin robbing you people because what the heck is this infrastructure? Please don't tell me you didn't finish chapter 1. It takes too long to get going. I did not care for Red Dead Redemption 2. You haven't seen the ending? All right, let's go ahead and if my internet didn't stink right now, I'd stream on mid-stream. Okay, so I don't want to put it too close to that sand ravine because that's gonna cause more problems down the road. So I'm thinking like maybe around here. Oh yeah, food is a thing that I'm gonna need. Well, luckily for me, the villagers are so generous and have left all of their hay bales out here. So we're just gonna yoink. Do a shout out of me, please. Shout out to Nathan. He's here. Like and subscribe and hit that bell. Yes. Also subscribe to my my Freddy Five Bear channel. The link for that is somewhere. I don't know. Because that one's actually gonna have videos on it soon. Well, it has videos on it now, but it's gonna have more videos. So stay tuned for that. If you also like videos, that would be then this is the thing for you. Where should I put I'll put the villager enclosure over here. You know, this looks very industrial, and the problem I have with that is now I'm gonna have to make the whole thing uniform. And by that, I mean, like, all of the bottom of this has to be stone. So, instead of using this coal for anything, well, I've already used enough coal for a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna do that. Then we can do that, then we can start actually doing that, and then boom, and we need the boat. Instead, I'm going to yoink from here because, you know, that's just probably better for everyone. Let me do that. And now we build the enclosure for the villagers. So we gotta put it back here, which is gonna suck. Hold on, wait. Is this... This is 1 block too wide. I'm glad I realized this. Okay, so we're gonna have to fix that later. Okay, so then we will do... this, that... I'm going to need the rest of these. Actually, real quick, let me build the thing to actually trap the villagers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shoot, I got all turned around. Okay, it's gonna be this way. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Boom, boom. I didn't craft the boat. And now we have to dig the rest of the way normally. Oh, Mitch is here. Hi. Okay, well, the thing is all the villagers are, like, asleep right now, so getting them over here is probably going to be a task. Oh, wait, there's one over here. If I do that, one of them is going to pathfind. That's a child! No, I can't trap you down there. Hey, buddy. Okay. Guys, I know you're upset about that, but listen, I have a nice new home. So, you've got to be kidding me. All right. You guys win. Yeah, you guys are fine. I need any villager to pathfind to this bed. I'm in the middle of the town square. All right, you know what? You're good. Where did you come from? This is gonna suck. Oh my gosh, you killed the baby! Okay, you know what? That works. That was the wrong button. I didn't put the boat down there, you idiot. Okay, hold on. Did I make the trapdoors? I did make the trapdoors. That is one thing that I did correctly. Okay, so we'll do that. These villagers are safe for right now. Where's the stone? Say that again, Lone Star. Oh, hey, buddy. I'm going to kidnap you. Let's go. I actually want to make sure the signs are in place before a guy spawns. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. So, come on, buddy. There you go. Pathfinding has shot you in the foot. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. All that stuff's in place. All I need's a lava bucket. I don't know where to find a lava bucket. But like, okay, wait, let me look on the map. There's some lava to the south. Am I going to have enough ability to, oh wait, I did the nighttime part that I needed to do. I can just sleep through the night now. Do you play Minecraft mods? Use Minecraft for Windows modification. Well, I do have some Minecraft modifications for Windows installed. For instance, I have the world map, and also sodium and fabric and iris shaders. So as you can see, I'm living large. I do need to find that lava though, because that would make living large even easier. Oh, there's a full lava pool here. I thought it was just gonna be one source block. That means we can go to the nether pretty easily. Just recently learned the big scary math symbol is just a for loop. What? Ahmed, you're speaking you're speaking a different language, I'm pretty sure, which makes sense because math is in Latin. Did you just name mods or 3 random nouns? Map, sodium, the fabric's the loader, not the I also have replay mod installed, but I don't have a use for it at the moment. It's just in case, you know, because I might need it for future projects. Hint, hint, hint. I need... Well, here's your problem, village. You're using all of your natural resources as a fancy border for your crops. Just use cobblestone or something. You got plenty of it. You took literature in college. Oh, even better. I took a contemporary issues class, which was under the guise of an English class. Are you good at math? No, 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 no. All right, well, I'm pretty sure I kidnapped both of the farmers that were tending to this, so I'm gonna claim this farm as mine now, if it's all the same to the villagers. So yeah, all of these are mine. What was I gonna do with this? Oh yeah, I need several chests to... Wait, is this thing working? Oh yeah, it's working. And now I need more stone. I'm out of stone. Okay, I'll make one hopper. And then a double chest. So let me do boom, boom, and okay, let me do that to sneak in there. Then I can do that, and then there we go. Okay, now it's automatic. Okay, so now we cook 64 cobblestone. Listen, all of this is for very specific purposes, man. Like, we have to... Don't insult science in front of Mitch. No, don't insult music theory in front of Mitch. Science is okay. Okay. So I'm gonna do something like this. So now our order of business is we actually need gear and whatnot. According to me, the best way to go about making gear is by not making it at all and having villagers do all the work. So we're gonna build a villager breeder from memory, which maybe I shouldn't have thrown all my cobblestone in there if that was what I wanted to do. I mean, I can use wood planks, I guess. Either way, I need a place to build it where it's gonna be, where it's gonna make the most sense. Which I think is gonna be... Ooh, okay, I just had an idea, and the villager breeder is gonna go over here. So, what we have to do is... Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. This is the math that I know how to do. And while we're doing this, I'm close enough to the iron farm to actually have it do stuff, like make iron. Hold on. I need 16 more dirt. Okay, we got it. I actually have one more than I need. Because water goes here. And I don't have an infinite water source anywhere close to where I'm building this, so I'm gonna run over here and grab some. Actually, now would be as good a time as any to just... grab another bucket. All right, I'll get the stuff down there very soon, but right now we can actually make full iron armor, so we're gonna do that. The leather armor served me well for a couple of minutes, but it's on to bigger and better things now. My teacher is very good. He explains stuff very well. I mean, math is just hard. Honestly, like, math is difficult. That's right, I'm not ashamed to say it. Math can be pretty tricky sometimes. Why did I use cobblestone? Because I only had cobblestone when I made those. Back to the villager breeder, which, yeah, let's put an infinite water source, like, right up here. Okay. Math and being difficult can't be separated. I mean, explain the math, paper towels, and toilet paper packaging use. How are 9 rolls the same as 16 rolls while 12 rolls is 18? It's best not to think about it, because that's a marketing ploy that they like to use called lying. So... Okay, so we till all of the soil here until there's no soil left to till. And then, is this the part where we can start outlining? I'm not sure if I'm gonna have enough resources, but I potentially can start, like, outlining things. Let me sleep first. Next year will be my last year of high school. Honestly, unless you want to go into something math related, everything math-wise you're learning right now is it's gonna make everything you actually practically use in life just a breeze. Like, it's so, like, you use multiplication sometimes, addition, subtraction, like, all the basic stuff, you can hang on to that. Everything else just kind of sucks. Shoot. I just had an idea that I want to execute, and that means I'm gonna have to get my hands on more stuff, and by stuff I mean coal, and by coal, well actually I just mean coal. Fortunately, there are a lot of caves around here. I'm actually surprised. What happened here? It's like a layer. It's like, this is the original mountain, and then the world generation was like, nope, not good enough, not good enough. We have to build another mountain outside the first mountain, so it looks like a bigger mountain. Behold, the bigger mountain. I think most people should learn some pure math as an exercise in critical thinking, but schools don't really need that. Schools don't really do that. They teach it in a way that discourages intuition, rigor, and reasoning skills. That's part of why I don't like Common Core math in the United States, because it doesn't explain. I mean, it kind of does, but I've been provided with sustenance. So anyway, if you like doing math, if you do, then math is definitely necessary for like ray tracing and such, but otherwise not really. It's complicated. Okay, so remember, guys who were here in the last stream, how I spent the entire stream looking for carrots? Well, guess what? Carrots are right around here. I already found some potatoes. Like, this is infinitely better than the last time. That being said, though, this stuff has to be made more efficient. These composters, I'm actually going to need one of them. Probably both of them, actually. But what we're going to do is we are going to reorient this farm to be actually good. Now, the problem with that is we're going to need to make it much bigger, and I'm kind of trying to tackle one thing at a time. So, in our first step in making this more efficient, we're just going to break all of these crops and replant them in rows. So, like, carrots can go there, wheat can go there, beetroot can go there, I suppose, and then potatoes can go here. And then we can do the same orientation over here if we want to. Or we can do it mirrored, so that'll be potato, beets, and then carrots and wheat. There we go. Now we just wait for that to grow for a while, while we take the rest of the carrots and we can plant them over here in the villager breeder. That isn't actually anything just yet. So the idea I had is I want to use smooth stone to outline it, but also that's gonna take a while. So we're gonna have to build a little thing here to help us with this process. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually gonna need some storage now that I'm somewhat oriented in what I'm doing. Ah, I fell in. Get me out of here. How have I not built an easy escape hatch? Get me out of here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is first we need to yoink some iron out of here, which is actually doing really well right now. We have 17 people. I saw 18 a second ago, so we lost one, but still 17 viewers. That's insane. So we're gonna make this automatic because I want these things in this world to look good. I expect this world to last a long time. So, I mean, I don't expect it to, but I hope it does. But anyway, all I need to do, that's a lot of potatoes. All I need to do is, oh, there's more things to yoink over here if I so choose. I need coal. That's of utmost importance right now. I need coal, and I need that iron golem to stay far away from my iron farm over on the other side of the village. That nitwit can stay alive. He can be the village idiot because he's unemployable. Oh my gosh, why are the beets growing so fast? Like, you use bone meal on beets and it takes like 9 years to grow. You can expend like a stack of bone meal on one beetroot and it doesn't grow all the way. But then you leave it alone and it just blossoms almost like It's almost an invasive species. Also, I promise I am reading chat. It's just the current subject matter of chat goes way over my head, and I want the smarter people to like hash that out, because I don't feel like I can contribute to that, but I do support you guys. I'm like, yes, you are the smart people. Whitney Houston said something about how the children are our future, but really only the smart children. I'm kidding. That might not be so good to say. Kids, just pick up books and start reading, and then you'll be smarter. Oh, you're talking about programming languages. Yeah, so in my upcoming Freddy Fazbear video, I had to recreate some of the source code from a blurry screenshot that I had. So I'm like, okay, I will try to hack into the files of the 5 Laps at Freddy's to see if I can actually, you know, find out what's going on. I couldn't. I downloaded several external programs, and I got into the game's files. I could not find the actual source code. Do you mind? Okay, so I'll do that. Yeah, okay. So that'll automatically give us smooth stone eventually, and then we'll actually be able to make progress. In the meantime, however, just start planting these carrots. This is gonna bug me if that one's not there. By the way, if you guys haven't yet, be sure to leave a like on the stream. That would help me out a ton, and also you would be really cool if you did that. Hey, get out of here. This is my place to rest my weary head. You did nothing all day except look at your stone cutter. You did nothing. Mahoga, do you use Windows? I do. No, I will not give anybody a shirt. We're up to 23 viewers. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, by the way. We're making a villager breeder right now. It's still in its base form, but we got an iron farm going over there. Smooth stone's cooking over here because that's only what I want to use to build. Is this Fletcher still at work? No, I think we trapped him in the in the iron farm. So please launch merch at 5k subs. If this channel reaches 5k subs, I will launch merch. And you can quote me on that. I was supposed to set up my business email before this stream. Dang it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I forgore. Anyway, it's important because doing businessy things and stuff. I wish I could actually have all the carrots that I needed right now. That's okay. We're also waiting for the smooth stone. So I know what I want to do in the meantime while we wait for all that stuff to finish doing that stuff. Eventually we're gonna have to go underneath that mountain because there's probably a deep dark under there. Also, for those of you joining the stream who are new, I am very ADHD, so I will start one project and then immediately like go off go off the rails and start something else. And this is me while I'm medicated, so honestly, I'll take what I can get, and I hope you guys do too. Anyway, let me do this so it's better. I don't like being a nerd, and I hate Arch Linux. I've never used it in. Oh, we're on to the operating system debate. Listen, I have a PC and I have a MacBook, so I have never used Linux though. I've been intrigued by Linux, but it's also very overwhelming. So that's my whole perspective on that. We can actually take this smooth stone and start building the outline. Windows XP mode for Windows 11. So does that, is that only like, would that only be a I'm trying to think of how to phrase this question. Would that be only a cosmetic change, or would it change Windows 11 to, you know, be actually good as well? Okay, that's taking forever. I need to find gravel, which is right here, actually. Thank you, gravel. You know, I didn't need both of these shovels, because I initially anticipated having to dig in dirt, but then the village just spawned like this, so pickaxe it is. That being said, I only need to bring one of these. So we're gonna go to the nether now. Because I also want either glowstone or shroom lights. So the setup is pretty involved. Mostly a cosmetic choice, but changing it to be good is better. That is true. I don't know. Windows 11, like Microsoft is pushing Windows to become more and more like malware each and every update to Windows. And I would prefer that they didn't do that, but you know, when do I ever get what I want? Let me do all of this nonsense. I'm gonna do that. Boom. Windows 11 finally broke the pattern of good, bad for the worse. Oh, we get to use shroom lights. This breaks them faster. Now, the downside to spawning here is hoglins are here, and that's scary. I can't get too close. I will literally die. I would like one more at least. Okay, I'm out of here. Glad to know that. Wait. Just to kind of get a feel for what the nether looks like. Okay, we have a fortress not too far away. It's like 100 blocks that way. You guys are nerd. I don't like it here. Dang it, Shrek. Mitch is doing math now. This is the infamous chat does math mahogany stream. Everyone does their own math though, and doesn't hold on, I have to respond to a message. Okay. Anyway. I need more beds also. Okay, so no, you can't rob my viewers, Agent. You can't do that. Can he do that? He can't do that. Am I already out of bread? Oh, come on. Well, now I need to rob more of the village's bread supply. They just don't get it. I need this. It's all mine. I'll keep the rest of the wheat in case we need it. And there's 52 bread in here. Ah! No, I do not have a Discord server. That sounds like a lot of work to moderate. I feel like I should kill some skeletons tonight to get enough bone meal to actually... Yeah, because, like, I'm getting 3 carrots off of these things. 3. That's not enough to do anything. Why do the beets grow so fast? Should I kill skeletons? I think I'm gonna try to kill skeletons. Since evidently this guy insists on sleeping in my bed. Okay, so we're gonna hop down here. Block. Composter. Shroom light. And I'm gonna need to build another hoe. Okay. Okay. We're gonna need a lot of oh wait, I can just steal them from the village. Well, at least now we have shears. I don't have a shield. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I can't believe I neglected the most important Minecraft thing in the latest updates. I'm gonna keep iron in here so I don't have to keep going back. Oh my gosh, you are not the ones I wanted to... okay. I'm gonna hide in here until my health is back. You dropped nothing. All right, come on, skeleton. There we go. I swear if a baby zombie appears, I will be so upset. I could say something really funny that... Did you know Minecraft got added to... I'm so not caught up on chat, I'm so sorry. It's... Oh my gosh. I'm caught up on chat now. I just have no idea what everyone is saying. Okay, well, I got 3 bone meal from that. Okay, well, you know what? That's actually a fair amount to get started. It's the MahoganyCrafter. That is true. It is I, the gal. Welcome to the stream. I'm stealing all of these beds. You can't stop me. I own the village. Yep, that's enough. Never mind, I can't pick this up. Also, we hit 26 viewers briefly, and that's pretty sick, so thank you for sticking around. For those of you who haven't yet, be sure to leave a like on the stream. That would be... Wait! Oh, that would have been so cool if we could have trapped that guy without having to... Okay, so I need more trapdoors now. And 2 water buckets, and I need that extra sign that I had. Got it. Piece of glass wouldn't hurt also. I'll make another furnace. Why not? I'm gonna need a bunch of them anyway. And wood pickaxe will go to make that. Okay, so this one I'll put there. And we'll do that. Now, the rest of the smooth stone is gonna go all around over there. Oh, Ahmed's leaving? Can I mail you a bomb as long as it's not armed? You cannot. I would rather you didn't do that. I already made one. Fine. I am so dumb. Okay, how about nobody unsubs? That would be ideal, actually. Timeout. I built this wrong. Didn't I? No. Maybe. Hold on. Dang it. I think I did. Wait. How do I built this design so many times before. Literally every single time I build this it's with the, hold on. I think all of this is supposed to go down a block. Hold on. We're checking my Depression 3 hardcore world that I just lost. Yep, it's gonna be level with the thing. So I built it wrong, but it's an easy fix. Actually, that can go there. Why am I using the smooth stone? All right. More trapdoors. And where did my second water bucket go? Well, shoot. That makes this whole thing more dumb. Alright, well, I only need a few more blocks for this to actually make this happen, so. And also that glass is 1 block too high, so. No, nitwit, you don't get to be in here. You're gonna plague us with a bunch of unemployable children, and we just can't have that. So that glass did not pan out the way I had hoped, but that's okay, because hopefully I'm gonna have to replace all these down here, aren't I? Yes, I am. There we go. And I need more. Did I run out? I did run out. Okay. Well, I can make 8 more. No, I cannot. I can make 8 more stone, but I need another coal to make more smooth stone. This was the coal that I knew I had seen before. I will come back for that coal. In the meantime, let's try and get some villagers in here. And the best way to go about doing that is make sure that all of their jobs no longer exist. I need another iron pickaxe. Okay. Well, shoot. Now I'm gonna... okay. Alright. All of you are now unemployed. There's an easy way to lure villagers over here, actually. I'm also gonna have to make sure that nobody can... like, actually, no mobs can get in here. No, stop it. Stop it. This is mine. No, stop it. Okay, wait. You know what? This works. I just have to break all the cauldrons that are around here, and then we'll be good. Okay, you need to get out of there. Leave. Leave. You're free to... No! Leave away from here. And also, I'm breaking that, so you're not bound to that anymore. Cool. Let me go find the... No, stop it! I didn't place the... I didn't place this right, did I? Oh, no, I did. Okay, that guy's just so stupid. I can't work with this. I can't work in these conditions. Okay. So I need to find where the leather worker's house is, break the cauldrons, and then I should be fine. Is it that place up there? What in the world? There's a... Oh, there's another village on top of that mountain. There's so many villages. All right, you know what? This house can stay. Where is are the leather workers? Like, they exist, right? I do need one of them to be a farmer. Okay, stonecutter, Fletcher, here we go. All of these cauldrons can go away. All of them. All right, and that should have fixed the... Why are there 3 of them? Oh my gosh, you people are stupid. Get out. Just one of you. Okay. You get to stay in there, and no, you go back, and you stop. There we go. Sandwich and cereal is here. Hello. All right. Now. I swear if there's another villager in here, I'm going to be so mad. No, but this somehow got... Alright, well this iron golem needs to die. Because it's getting, frankly, way too close to the iron farm. And I don't want it to start affecting the rates, so... I need a lava bucket so I don't have to do this myself, because the past 2 streams... We've seen what happens if I try to deal with them myself. Okay. All right. This time I'm gonna be patient, not try to expedite the process by swinging at him. And it burned all the drops, that's okay. You next. And it burned the drops again, that's fine. We have iron golems dying infinitely over here. There's one of them dying now. Okay. Also, who all's still hanging around here? I see that the conversation about coding languages and operating systems has slowed down a little bit. Bro is playing like he has a job. And the alternative would be what? Okay, we're gonna need to set up a rudimentary kind of trading hall. Problem with that is, sticky pistons would be like optimal for that, and I don't have any, so Wait. Okay, if I modify my design a little bit. Nope, never mind, that won't work. Because zombies are the worst. So, sticky pistons it is, meaning we either have to find a slime chunk or a swamp. I don't trust myself to find a swamp in a timely manner, so... Okay, so here's what we do. First, I'm gonna get the rest of this coal down here. And I'll put a torch down here so nothing spawns. Actually, I kind of just want to fill this in. Okay, all gone. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll put that in there. We just need like 2 more oh, good, there's plenty. All right. Just put 2 in there and we'll be fine. We're gonna start structure on the trading hall in a second. I kind of want it to be uniform with that, but also I think deep slate would be nice, which means we're gonna have to go find some diamonds. Well, I mean, the diamonds are optional, but we do need to make it down to deep slate level, and for that I'm gonna need a better sword. So I'm gonna use my built-in incinerator to get rid of this old weak sword. There we go. You know what? This works. I'll take it. Okay, well, here's a cave that's... I don't know if this is welcoming or foreboding. Probably both. I don't have any beds, so... Actually, this is probably a better time to go down and start caving, so I don't have to deal with as many mobs in the caves, because they'll all spawn on the surface, ideally. I already don't like this, and now there are 2 skeletons. I can deal with 1 skeleton at a time, but 2 is simply too many. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I'm so dead. Go, go, go. Blocks. Okay, we're fine. Wish I had a bow. That would be really, really great right now. And get shredded, idiots. All right. And we found deep slate already. That's nice. And it's like almost, it's basically up at the surface, so I shouldn't have to worry about getting lost. I mean, I always have to worry about getting lost, but I shouldn't have to worry as much. How long are you planning to stream today? I do not know. Hold on. We're good. My headphones are being dumb. Okay, there we go. Hold on, I have to recenter myself. There we go. Did I remember to pause the game, or did I just go AFK? Because if I did just go AFK, that might have been the dumbest thing. I have lost, I think, maybe about 6 hardcore worlds at this point, because I've forgotten to pause my game and I've been killed by a zombie. I am gonna need this redstone. Probably more coal. Was that all the coal there was? Lame. Okay, well, this is the way down. Switch those around. Who's lighting fireworks at 11 p.m. on November 1st? Who knows? Yeah, this cave kind of sucks, but we did find a diamond. At least 3 diamonds. 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds. 6 diamonds. Awesome. Would like to formally apologize to the cave because I said it was bad. Let me do that. Okay. Also, if any of the 24 of you have not left a like on the stream yet, that would be pretty cool if you did that. I'm just saying, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's just a thing that I am politely requesting. And yeah, that's the end of the sentence, I think. Let's staircase down as far as we can. And whatever. I see a skeleton. He's too high up. Stop that. Insert high ground joke here. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ha ha ha. Okay. Of course. Well, I found diamonds, but I also found a deep dark. So fantastic. Okay. I built a whole staircase and now I don't even remember how to get down or up. I know my directions. Okay, so we just elevator our way back up, and that feels like it's gonna work out. Oh no, you don't get to do that. Okay. Okay, let me out of here. I don't want to be down here anymore. What are you people doing over here? This is not where you belong. Okay, well now we have an extra stack of this. Okay, so the structure I kind of want to do for the villager trading hall is gonna be... I wish I had a flatter terrain in order to demonstrate. But terraforming stone is just not an option with an iron pickaxe, so I'm gonna have to upgrade to a diamond one. Eventually. Let's see, so I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna need 13 blocks across, and then however long of a hallway that's gonna be. Mahogany, have you ever been on the Donut SMP? I have not. I have never heard of that. Okay, so let me do... I don't want to build it too close to this thing. Yeah, that should work. 15 blocks, never mind. I did not need to break all 5 of those. 15 blocks across. This is gonna be the walkway or something. Okay, so essentially how this is gonna work is back here there's going to be a little trench, and this is where the zombie is going to live. So at the flick of a lever I can essentially poison the villagers and then cure them. Can I promote this stream in some self-promo channels, servers I'm in? Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'd say this is a good start of the outline, so that means I can just yeah, oh, we were at 27 viewers for a second. That's awesome. Thank you guys for hopping in the stream. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna have to do the thing. So essentially, each villager is gonna live here, on top of a sticky piston and a trap door. So I'm gonna need a lot more of the smooth stone. So I think it would be helpful if I got silk touch as soon as possible. Are you kidding me? I'm actually out of coal. I thought I used them all for torches. Never mind. It makes sense that I'm out of coal. Anyway, there's a wandering trader over here. Does he have anything good? I have 3 emeralds to my name. Let's see how this goes. My brother, you are selling garbage. I was gonna buy the spruce wood, but there's taiga down here. If I need spruce, I can get spruce. If he was selling a spruce sapling, heck yeah, I would buy that. I need more coal, I know that. I just see the carrots and want to harvest the carrots. I don't care about the other crops just yet. I'll be on the old donut server. Good luck on the hardcore world. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I hope things go well. First of all, I hope things go well on over on donut, but also in hardcore world. How is the no? A cat just went into the. Okay. You're not supposed to be down there. He's not supposed to be down there. So in order to effectively trap a zombie in these little pathways, we are going to need a zombie that can hold an item, because I am not spending 2 name tags on this. That is just something that I'm not gonna do that. Here's how I announced it. This homeless man is streaming from someone's basement without their knowledge of his presence. You know what? Close enough. Welcome back, MahoganyCrafter. Okay, we're gonna take the cheap way out because we're poor right now. Bro, we lost 3 people. I'm cooking over here. What's everyone... is it because I said I was poor? Is it because hardcore worlds don't have, like, they're not allowed to be popular unless I'm actively, like, doing something death-defying? I will do something death-defying when I have the ability to defy death. Okay. Now I care about the other crops because efficiency and whatnot. I should probably sleep. That would be a good thing. The problem is oh wait, I have a bed right here. Let's sleep far away from the mobs over there. That would be very nice. Don't be such a baby. All right. I pressed the shader button. Let's not do that again. That my friend Mahogany should do a stream. Maybe. Okay, so what I can do first is I can do that. And then once this last one smelts, then I can throw that one in there, and we have more smooth stone cooking. It will take a while, but oh well. Okay. Oh good, the villagers planted more carrots. Anyway, the cat's gone. I need to start I pressed the button again. The shader button is right next to the map button. So I keep bringing up the map instead of the... Anyway, it doesn't matter. I need to either find a slime chunk or I need to find swamp biome. Oh, good heavens. I think it would be... Okay, which way should I explore? I feel like this is the opposite of the way I want to go. Let's go this way. Yesterday I learned the origins of Halloween. If you say it was the pagan festival, I am going to flip a table. So, Halloween derives from, so today is All Saints Day, November 1st is, so All Hallows Eve, or Halloween, because England liked to add the apostrophe between, so it's hallow, E apostrophe E-N. So E apostrophe E-N is the suffix meaning evening. All Hallows evening, the day before All Saints Day. It's not that hard to figure it out. It's like the same people who say that, oh, Easter was originally a pagan festival because it references the goddess Esther, and I'm like, shut up. Medic main, but I'll usually play Pyro if I'm not familiar with the map sniper sight lines. Is this gonna get me killed if I go this way? Who cares? I'll find my way back. It's a giant stone thing on the map. I don't think I'm gonna get lost very easily. Easter is based on the pagan fertility celebration. That's why rabbits and chicks are so prevalent. They're fertile animals. Like, yes. The name and... oh gosh, hold on. I can already tell going this way is gonna suck, so I'm gonna go this way instead. So the thing is, a lot of those holidays have been annexed by Christianity. So you know what? Why do we have so many holidays dedicated to fertility? So the thing is, you have different holidays about that from different cultures. Every culture had their own holiday. This just so pagan is a blanket term, as opposed to referencing a specific culture. Ouch. Because the Romans existed. Well, yes. Swamp, please. Well, there's a dark oak forest over there. Didn't buy any revives going to challenge Team Aqua and Alpha Sapphire. In fairness, you should be fine. It's Alpha Sapphire, and also I'm pretty sure in Team Aqua's base they have a place where you can heal. Why has no one looked at my social security number? I would like to point you back to your chat message earlier, because the Romans existed. That's why. Swamp. Even a mangrove swamp will be helpful, but I don't know if I'm going to find one. What? Okay, hold on. Was this the map where I found a second village? No, it was not. I died in that one. This is the map with 4 villages in a diagonal pattern, which is, you know, that's something. But all I need are the slime balls, and the only real way to get those is if it's dark and there's just a big open area on the ground. It has to be at Y level 40 though, so that is only going to happen if there's a large crater. And also, this is on fire. Only you can prevent forest fires, but I can also ignore forest fires, and that's the end of that sentence. I've passed their base, I'm going to the undersea cave. Oh! Archie's team is not that good. I'm going to be so honest. With my professional opinion, having played Pokemon for most of my life at this point, I will say you got this, champ. Archie's a pushover. You can quote me on that. Okay, what is with the village layouts of all these villages? They're either built on mountains, in valleys. There's nobody thought to move. This might be common knowledge, but what is your favorite Pokemon? Honestly, it changes a lot. Grovyle is consistently up at the top. I will say that. Barack Obama. It changes a lot, so Ditto. Actually, Ditto's fine. No practicality in battle. Unless you're on Showdown. And Ditto is a good Pokemon for troll teams. I'll say that. Come on, I need swamp biome. This is gonna take forever. At least I brought a bed with me, so I don't have to travel at night. I hate the red movie shiny Genesect. The Blaziken and Kick-Fillet, the Blaziken, that's so cool. Is mostly dark type team, yeah. I mean, his Sharky Boy might give a little problems with the rough skin ability. But you should be a-okay. It does not sound racist, Agent. Okay, I'm loading new chunks, so the water is falling down the mountain now. Anyway. Swamp yet? Question mark. Meadow. Look at these snow-capped mountains. Like, this is such a... I should have kept those leather boots from earlier, because now I'm gonna have to craft a new pair. That's just a waste of... Outright. I haven't played Pokemon in 3 years. You should pick it back up. I mean, Legend ZA just came out. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. I have a Switch 1, so I won't be getting the full Switch experience. They're the updated Switch experience on the Switch 2. Pirate. I am no pirate. We hit 30 viewers. Hey! Be sure to subscribe if you guys haven't yet. That would be pretty epic. Okay, if I'm gonna find a swamp biome, I'm gonna need to cross over this mount. I could also just go around it, but that's gonna take too long. So I got my leather boots, so I'm not gonna die from being engulfed in snow. 30 viewers, that's almost 100. It's 28 viewers now, so that's slightly less close to 100. Honestly, like, there was one other stream where I hit 30 viewers. It was the first stream back after the whole Deadwater thing occurred. And everyone was just there to be like, Mahogan, where go? How did this happen? Hey, we got an achievement for climbing over the snow. All right, well, there are goats up here. Okay, so that's one of the villages that I... Oh my gosh! This village isn't even in a typical village biome. How am I finding like 9 villages, but the second I want to find a swamp, that's too much to ask? Okay, well, the problem now is I have to get down, and that might not be so friendly. Okay, actually, this is going fine. I'm outside of the loop. Explain what happened. I'm too lazy to Google. Wait, for what? Where did Mahogan go? I don't actually... Wait, you mean the Deadwater stuff? It was just some creative differences with Timbles and I, and me branching off to do my own thing with the Freddy Five Bear channel. But like we're good. We chillin'. That's there ain't no beef or bad blood. Where is this stupid swamp? I'd send the stream to my friends, but I don't have many people to send it to. They're either asleep or not interested. Okay, that second half of that is a little hurtful. I'm not gonna take it personally. I assume they just don't like Minecraft, or maybe it is a personal vendetta, and they're just like, Mahogan, gross, ew, and then my self-esteem just plummets. It's very personal, Mahog. They don't like you. Thank you, agent. I knew I could count on you for that confidence boost. Anyway, I mean, there's spruce trees over here, so I can actually pick up some if I need to. Okay, I guess we're going this way now. How we holding up, chat? You guys feeling good? You guys feeling optimistic about this hardcore world? I really need to like actually make diamond gear or buy diamond gear. Why isn't he laughing? That was a funny joke. Maybe they prefer pine or elm. I just read the joke. That is actually a really good joke, Mitch. Want to bet on whose video comes out first, mine or yours? You see, the thing is, it's not within my control at the... How did I get caught on that? It's not really up to me when my video comes out because Marvel's editing it, and he has a lot of stuff going on right now, so and I only pay him by paying for his Adobe Creative Cloud subscription. It has been mailed off to him, but he's got a lot to handle in his own life, and so he's putting that on the back burner for a quick second. But in the meantime, while he's doing that, I have like 2 scripts in the works for the next 2 videos on that channel. Okay, Minecraft is just an awesome game. Look at this terrain. All of this is incredible, and I'm so happy to be in this world with all of you guys watching the stream. I edit once every month, and I get about 2 minutes done each time I sit down, so it's a fair bet. Only reason Marvel's taking a while is because he's working in low power mode. He hasn't been spoon-fed his pears, and now he's lying with all his pears. Is there hidden Marvel lore that I haven't? Marvel, if you're out there, can you confirm or deny this? He's probably busy. Would you ever voice act in a show if offered? Yes. No, don't spam him. Don't spam my friends. Because then they will trace that back to me, and then they'll be like, Mahogan, why you bombard me with message to make Freddy FNAF bear? And then I'll feel guilty. You used to spoon feed him mashed pears every week. That is a thing. He's been released from my basement if he's agreed to edit my videos, and he has. And by that I mean I asked him to edit the videos and he said yes. Make the Fabi video. Okay. Something like that, I understand. Did you see the... I don't even know what those words are, Mitch. I asked during the FNAF stream on the channel a while back when I was still Alexio on YouTube, and you said something along those lines. Now he's in his own basement editing. Cut him some slack. He has an apartment. Granted, when I had my first apartment, I was in a basement, so... You know, it could be... Okay, Huh? Okay, first of all, I need to make a point. This is why I keep my render distance on max. This looks amazing. That being said, where are the swamps? Time to attempt a bulk up sweep on Archie's team. As long as he doesn't go out full swinging on the first couple of turns, like, you should be okay, but keep me posted on how that goes. Years away from my first apartment, I currently just crash on my father's couch when going to university. I mean, I currently live with my family because that's the most cost effective in this current housing market. Like, I still pay rent to live here, but like it's a lot cheaper since it's my family, and you know they know that I'm not I'm good for my promises of rent and stuff. Mariana should be a free setup. Honestly, he might try. Ooh. Is that Mightyana no swagger though, so be very careful. That might be Emerald though. I'm not sure about Alpha Sapphire. I still have my regular shoes. Oh, Lush Caves. We're right above the Lush Caves. That's pretty cool. Problem with that is that I don't... Okay, you've got to be kidding me. This is all snow as far as the eye can see. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unacceptable. How dare they? I want to start my own company around the Discord bot I'm building. That would actually be pretty cool. Snowden, the guy who leaked classified documents. Rename channel to Magnet Boy and post of your video the magnet boy while making a magnet. What? What? Heh. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. It's just when Scary Face and take down Mega Blazikins. Oh, you Mega Evolved. Yeah, you'll be fine. I'm glad that powdered snow acts like ladders if I climb them. Like, that's just something that I really appreciate. And it just taunted. Time to start fighting back. All right. Well, did you get any bulk ups? All right. Well, thank you for dropping by, Lone Star. You were here longer than pretty much anybody else. Well, most people. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Oh, you're not leaving. You're just saying you need to. Thank you for the clarification. All right, where? I know I said this. I say this every time I look at the map. Where is the freaking swamp biome? I'm not gonna be the person who pulls up like the Minecraft seed finder and then like tracks down a swamp biome that way, because that's just not as fun. Now, if I have like a 4,000 by 4,000 radius around here and I still haven't found one, then I will consider doing that. However, what are the chances of that? 3 or 4 muck dropped to earthquake. Okay. Why are you going swamp hunting? Are you looking for Shrek? No, I need slimes. So basically looking for Shrek, but not quite. This is the part where I would really like to have an ender pearl, but I don't. So Crowbat could be scary though. Let's see, you had muck on your team. That wouldn't have been super useful against if you got anything with like rock throw. Or an electric type, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know your team. Speed boost for the... Okay, yeah, you're fine. I haven't found a successor to Miyazaki, and he said he thinks the studio's future is that of inevitable ruin. Well, it's good to know that he's cast his vote of confidence for the studio. Okay, well now we need to climb all the way back up. Yeah, there we go. I have gone over mountains and through valleys to try and find this swamp biome, and there's like none within... Okay, I'm actually not that far away from spawn. But I would have figured I would have found something by now. There's a taiga village over there. There's a lot of blue orchids around here. Crobat dropped a boosted blaze kick. Dropped 2 a boosted blaze kick, and Mega Sharpedo a double kick. Barely an inconvenience. There you go. There you go. There's another village right there. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Let me go through the map real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did I count this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 villages. Not a single swamp biome. Okay. I should probably actually swim upwards if I'm trying to go across this chasm. Ah! Why in the world is it doing this to me? Okay, so this looks like it's gonna be ocean. Okay. Okay. We might actually want to explore the ocean because it's, first of all, it's very fast to just sail in a boat. Okay, let me put, like, some things away in this bundle so I don't have to carry it around. And yeah, we'll be fine. Okay. Now. Now we can just sail out into the ocean and hopefully find something. I need to put this in the bundle so I don't lose it. Okay, lukewarm ocean is over there. Archie's absolute shock when the expander of the seas starts expanding the seas. Oh, bamboo jungle. You know, I don't know if that means I'm going... I know in Minecraft there are warm biomes and cold biomes. I don't know what the difference is or how they're, like, laid out in world generation, so... I think we just go over here and see what's up, and we should be fine. I don't know. Alright. Is it going to be worth it to navigate through the jungle, is my question. It's birch forest jungle. I can at least travel around this island, see what's over here. Okay, I'm like 2,000 blocks away. There's also a savanna over there. All right. An acacia village. It's village number 12. 12 villages. Oh my gosh, glad to see you streaming again, Mahogany. They're always one of my favorite moments of my day. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Okay, sun is setting. Okay, so more jungle. And that's a normal forest. Alright, now we cut back this way just to see what's over there, I guess. Mahogany, when are you joining a Mr. Beast challenge? Honestly, waiting for the invite, Mr. Beast. Let me win some money, please. I would be a great competitor. Because I just am, and that's the end of that. I put Family Guy clips in the corner. The best I can do is kind of a Peter Griffin voice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I swear I'm gonna find a mangrove swamp before and is that another village number 13? Village number 13. How far out am I now? 1,500-ish blocks. Here, skeleton. Below. This is dumb. I thought it was going to be a spawner, but nope. I mean, even if it was a spawner, what am I going to walk all the way out here every single time? I could make a nether highway, but I'm not that far advanced yet. I haven't even gotten to the nether roof. Mahogany and Fortnite win. Your best bet is slime chunks. I don't think you're gonna find swamp in this environment, and even if you do, slimes don't always spawn in them. They do always spawn in them as long as it's not a new moon. But the thing is, slime chunks are so much harder to find. Eh. Meh. Okay. Oh, describe that as Peter Griffin imitating a sheep while drunk. That's one of those pale, yeah, pale garden biomes. It gives pale oak wood. Village number 14. Village number 14. This is a joke about Peter. This is... Listen, you basically got the gist of it there. The Family Guy humor is all about cutaway gags. I mean, it's not exclusively cutaway gags, but that is a significant percentage. I could make a nether portal out of that, but no, I don't wanna. I don't watch Family Guy per se, but YouTube keeps recommending me clips and it's so unfunny, but I just keep it on the background. No, like, honestly, like, that's what I do with Family Guy especially. It goes on in the background. I can turn my brain off. Sometimes I use it to fall asleep because it's just that mind-numbing, and I'm like, yes, the dulcet tones of Seth MacFarlane. Good night. I want to pick up some dark oak wood while I'm here, but So remember how this direction I said was stupid and I didn't want to go this way? Yeah, this is quickly becoming like my best bet to find a swamp because this is the most unexplored part of the map. So... Such a palatial vocabulary. Gotta drop something off for Obama. Is it a drone strike? I bet it's a drone strike. Seasons 1 through 3 are good because they didn't rely on cutaways. I would argue up until like whenever it was that Seth MacFarlane left as a writer, because he's like, hey guys, I'm gonna go do Ted, and then Ted was pretty good, and then he's like, hey guys, I'm not gonna come back and do writing, but I'm gonna do Ted 2. Would you like that? Would you like Ted 2? And then Ted 2 was pretty bad. We are approaching the Weeping Angels. Look at it. This is this is with the creaking. They're in this new biome, which is why I'm kind of alarmed. Yeah, Ted 2 would have been better, but Mila Kunis was like, I'm actually pregnant, so I can't do the movie. And then they're like, well, shoot, he's got to have a love interest instead of, like... So instead of writing her as, like, on vacation or on a business trip or something, they're like, yeah, they got divorced, even though, like, the whole point of the first movie was him trying to like win her over and stuff, and still have Ted in his life. I'm sitting here like, y'all, I feel like Seth MacFarlane may have lost the plot. But listen, the studio greenlit him for Ted 2, so he made Ted 2, and it was fine. I wouldn't say it's a good movie, but it's a movie, and it's not a bad movie. Village number shoot, what are we at? 14, 15? I think it's 14, maybe 15. Family Guy does have stories in them. It's just like 75% of a Family Guy episode is cutaways. Yeah, it didn't used to be like that. Like, listen, I'm gonna say something, and I was saving this for a commentary video, but like making a commentary video on Family Guy is not exactly like at the top of my priority list. It's like, it's one of those, like, I'll get to it if I have the time, and I just never have the time. Village number 15/16, I don't know which. Anyway, so basically, like, the problem with modern Family Guy is that every single character is just a caricature. So Peter is an idiot who like moves the plot forward somehow. Lois is a drunk, basically, and sometimes the grounded character. Everyone hates Meg, but that's been a thing since like season 4 or 5. Chris is just chronically like I don't know. He used to be so lovable and stupid, and now he's like, they've written him as like way too intelligent, and I'm like, no. Yeah, chronically, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. And then Brian, like, his only personality traits are puffed up and atheist, and that last one isn't even supposed to be a personality trait. It's just a belief system or lack thereof. Like, you don't like he. Why do I feel like Mahogany reads my message then side-eyes me? Because a lot of times that is actually what I do. Not because it's you, but because of the contents of the message. Cleveland just isn't as utilized as he used to be. Like, ever since he came back from the Cleveland show, he's been okay. Joe is constantly just like a nuisance now. He's not like, he doesn't add to anything. Like, if you go back to the first episode Joe was in, like, he is like, Peter is literally jealous because he thinks Joe is so much better than him. And now, like nobody wants to be Joe. Joe is being the annoying friend, and also he's like completely okay with his wife cheating on him all the time, which is apparently another personality trait. I don't know. And then Stewie is just like perpetually gay, and that's his only personality trait now. Like, remember when he used to plan world domination and stuff? Yeah, all that's out the window now. I just don't know what are we doing? Like, there used to be some semblance of a moral to the story. Like, it wasn't just frivolous entertainment. I mean, it largely was. But, like, you got the sense that Peter and the gang at least learned something at the end. Yeah, it just doesn't... Like, they used to learn things in Family Guy episodes, and it'd be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, Peter's an idiot. But you at least got the sense that he was trying his best. Now he just does things for the sake of, okay, this moves the plot forward and it's kind of funny. Okay, so the side eye happens because that's where chat is located. That off to my left is where chat is located. It'll be, hold on, I'll be looking off to the right on your screen, but it's to my left because that's how perspective works. Anyway, not a single freaking swamp biome. I know Slav called it earlier that I probably won't find one. I also got clips of American Dad on YouTube, and I don't really know if it's the same as Family Guy. So, American Dad is not reliant on cutaways. There's like one cutaway in the pilot episode. But like American Dad, it's still funny. It's just differently funny than Family Guy. No, like, that's the... I just wish that... I think Family Guy is salvageable. They just have to get their minds out of the cloud. I'm sorry, my stutter, it's really bad right now. They just need to get their heads out of the clouds and just, like, make funny things happen. I know that the fish is voiced by the clone troopers. Yes, the fish in American Dad is voiced by D. Bradley Baker. Since you're an accomplished individual of theater and drama, what is your opinion on Tron Ares? Haven't seen it. One of my friends made a video on like Tron and Tron. I think it was Tron Legacy, or might have been Tron and Tron Legacy. I don't know. But he made a Tron video. I posted it in the last live stream. Yeah, so the fish from Klaus from American Dad is Perry the Platypus, is all the clone troopers. So, stop supporting lazy sequels and go watch actual movies. Listen, if the actual movies were good, we'd go and watch them. But the problem is, cinema is on a steep decline, and I don't know what to do about that. I wish it wasn't that way, but alas. There are actually good movies. Name one. Okay, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was a really good movie. Superman 2025. I've heard very good things about that Superman movie. Art house films are experiencing an immense surge. No, so the only time I've ever watched The Last Wish was in a Discord call with my friend Andy, and we basically unanimously agree. I think Miles was there too. We were like, okay, this is one of the best movies ever made, and it freaking lost the best animated Oscar. I forget it lost to like the new Pinocchio movie, and I'm like, either it's rigged or you people just don't understand, you know, anything. So slime chunks might be my best bet. What movie sucked? Oh, the Minecraft movie? No, I'm with Slav on this one. The Minecraft movie is awesome. I'm saying that totally unironically. The Minecraft movie, yes, it's made for children, but also, like, stop overanalyzing films. Sometimes films aren't meant to be overanalyzed and you're just meant to have fun. Some movies have a message, some movies are the Minecraft movie. Like, yes, it was made because Minecraft's a popular franchise. However, that doesn't make it any less fun just because it was like filling a void that needed to be filled. No, like the Minecraft movie is a good movie. Sing 2 was made for kids. It was awesome. Sing 1 was better. I haven't even seen Sing 2. I don't know why they're making a sequel though. I will agree with that. Like the story of the Minecraft movie concluded. Like they're really, if Herobrine is in the sequel, then I'll be fine with that. No, like, yeah, I'm always gonna be one that's a big proponent of, like, make sure you're enjoying art and not just being overly critical. My friend Miles, it was his idea for us to go see the Minecraft movie. And he, to this day, profusely apologizes. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that movie was so bad, we shouldn't have gone to see it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I had so much fun watching the Minecraft movie, and we currently have a bet for $100 on if the Minecraft movie is going to be as good on rewatch. I say it is, and he disagrees. I don't know who's going to be the arbiter of that, or like who exactly is going to be considered in the right for that, because it's very subjective. But $100 is $100, and I would like to give me money now, and such. Hold on, I'm watching the chat right now, and I'm trying to pronounce the name of the person who just woke up. The chemist of, okay, I just had to sound it out. Chemist. I'll just go with that if that's okay. What Watch the road, bro. We're gonna crash. Listen, I can operate motor vehicles and non-motor vehicles, which the Minecraft boat happens to be. I did just throw my sword on the ground though. There's gonna be a swamp in this area, isn't there? Are you forklift certified? I have a shirt that says I'm forklift certified, but I am not forklift certified. It was a birthday present before you say it's stolen valor or something. I got it for my birthday. It was an ironic shirt. That being said, I have had very weird interactions when I've worn that shirt. Like, I went to get my hair cut once, and the guy who was cutting my hair was like, "Oh, are you actually forklift certified?" And of course, I'm not gonna say, like, oh, I'm not gonna go through my whole spiel on, like, no, this is just given to me by a friend for my birthday. It's just a shirt that I have. So I said, yes, I am forklift certified. It was my moment to be an actor. And then he started spouting a bunch of nonsense about forklifts. So I did have to come clean and be like, yeah, I don't I am not forklift certified. Hi Slav, what's up? I hate my keyboard because it's not full size and I'm not used to it, which is why I accidentally just said Mahogany chat while I meant to type out a message. That's okay. If it's not art, i.e. not something that strives to be new, boundary pushing, thought provoking, etc., then I don't think it's worth it. Dang, feel free to disagree with me though. I do disagree with you. I don't think everything that ever exists has to mean something. Like, don't get me wrong, I like it when things mean things, but I think a lot of times, sometimes you just need to relax. And like, art can be relaxing for some people and other people enjoy more frivolous entertainment. That doesn't make either opinion wrong, it just means that there are different times for different forms of media. If you're going to contribute to art, please make it worthwhile. Art can be relaxing 100%. Listen, think of the So what would you say is a movie that has no moral to it? And I'm not talking about, you can't say the Minecraft movie, we already talked about it. What is a movie that's like very commonplace, a movie that I would have heard of that's like, go look up Big Rigs and you repeat what you just said about art. Food fight has no moral. I don't know, I don't really watch many movies that I think are a waste of time. You see, Mitch, that's also subjective. So like, what might be a waste of time for you might be someone else's favorite movie. That doesn't make them any more or less wrong. That just means that they have a differing view on what they enjoy, different tastes and such. All right, Lone Star, take care. Thank you for dropping by. I'll see you in the next one, hopefully, ideally, yes. Anyway. No, I wouldn't say that, Mitch. I would say that, like, you definitely have a more, I would say, sophisticated palette, but that's also subjective, so it's really hard to kind of determine. Also, is that just a pointy mountain? Like, that looks like an actual mountain. That's so cool. I'm gonna climb the triangle. How How far away am I? I'm like 3,000 blocks away, looking for one swamp biome. That's all I need. Don't be a menace to the South Central while drinking your juice into hood. Has no moral. No, comedies can have a moral. The aforementioned Ted, that's a movie that I would say has a moral. Like, it has a story to tell and it tells it. It's like, yes, it's a funny concept. Bear comes to life, funny, haha, but it also, like, the moral of it is keep your friends and your relationships close by, and they, like, that's an important thing. And also, maybe value your relationship with your girlfriend more than you value your relationship with the bros, or in this case a stuffed bear. That's value your relationship with teddy bear. No, but like the fact that he's a bear isn't exactly the fact that, like, it's essentially a plot device as opposed to like being the point of the story, if that makes sense. Like, it moves the plot forward, but it's not the plot centered around that. Like, it's a plot point when he gets kidnapped and stuff by that kid from Ant Farm, but oh my gosh, we found a mangrove swamp. Dom Foolery, welcome to the stream. I've literally been walking around for an hour looking for a swamp. Oh, oops. Ouch. Stop. Alright, you know what? That works. Mangrove swamps do spawn slimes. As far as I'm aware, their spawning radius is more limited because of all the mangrove trees that are there. But we might be able to fix that a little bit. And also, look at this. This swamp is so tiny. No, that's okay. I'm dyslexic anyway, so typos, I'm very familiar with how to read between the lines. Sorry for passing some fairly harsh opinions. I'll loosen up a little going forward, though, since I think you guys are definitely more on the right. I mean, Mitch, you are allowed to have opinions. I never want that to come across like, oh yeah, Mitch has an opinion. We don't do that here, or really that way with anyone. Like, the marketplace of ideas requires some people to have like stronger opinions about some things, because otherwise nothing's gonna get done. There are no places slimes can spawn in here. I don't think that they can. Okay, hold on. Ayo, this is kind of garbage. Well, now I have to wait. And I'm also going to take some of these saplings back with me because mangrove wood is awesome. And I'm also gonna have to turn down my render distance and such. That way mobs don't spawn like 9 million blocks away. Oh, Slav's heading out. 3:25 a.m. Dang. Thank you for dropping by. Oh boy, 3 a.m. All right. So we are gonna need a way home. You know, as bees are known to do. Spin in circle. I just threw this out. Oh, Cobalt's heading out too? Thank you for dropping by. Yeah, I probably won't stream for too much longer. I just want to get at least one slime ball. That's all I request. No, I gotta bake those, I think, in order to... Well, either way. I unfortunately cannot pause the stream. I mean, you can pause the stream, but then you would be way further behind in the playtime. Is this a mangrove swamp? This is a mangrove swamp. I theoretically... Okay, is this... Okay, that is a crucial thing that I need to check before this gets too out of hand. Is it a new moon? Because they will not spawn if it is an... It's a new moon! Oh, there's another mangrove swamp over here. And another mangrove swamp over here. So we found the swamp biomes. I think, honestly, that's gonna be... I'm actually gonna end the stream right now. It just feels like a good place. We found the swamps. That was our big goal. And we'll get started with, like, the villager trading hall and stuff in the next stream. And we actually lived through this stream, which is great. So thank you guys for watching this stream, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.